Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm thanking you for your great comedy. I love this
Thank you.
show. And right off the top, I have to tell you that my favorite sketch that you do is Mom Alerts
Oh, yay!
because, and Mom, who's actually watching to my right, and my little dog is down here as well. I know you're a dog person. We'll get to that in a minute. But every time that I video chat with my mom, this is what I see
That's so funny.
her, her neck. So we were, so we were watching that, I said, Mom, I've got a perfect idea for Mom Alerts messaging with your neck. Anyway,
That's very funny. A neck message.
the neck message. How are you doing? How's everything going with you?
Great. Woke up this morning to thousands of DMs from fans who stayed up to watch the show. So just excited to see how the day unfolds.
That's awesome. Yeah, tell me about the inspiration behind doing the sketch show. Where did this all begin?
This began over a year ago. Netflix asked me to do a sketch show, and these things take a while to come to fruition. And then we put together a writer's room in LA, and then we shot the show in New York at the end of the summer, beginning of fall. And so there's a lot of moving pieces that go into it, and we all went into it. We had a very small staff, just three other writers and me, so four writers total, and we just came in with open minds in the spirit of collaboration. They're very funny writers, and I had some of my own ideas and they had theirs, and we just set out to make something fun, not heavy-handed.
Now, I love the fact that it does look like how we watch TV right now with the Netflix.
Yeah.
Different sketches, and you punch into that. Tell me what inspired that concept. Are you talking about how the patterns of people and how we watch shows now?
Yeah, this was just, you need to have like a sort of a concept or a hook. People always want to know that. And we thought it'd be really cool if you were watching like the Iliza Shlesinger channel, and it's this fake channel where all types of media converge, be it linear, nonlinear, commercials, infomercials, cable, basic cable, deep cable. So it's parodies of everything. And so it clicks around for you. So there's no commercials on like Netflix, but this is like a mega channel that has everything.
Walk me through the pitch meetings when you guys are talking about the sketches. Do certain things strike you? Like I mentioned, Mom Alerts. What inspired Mom Alerts?
It's a good question. What inspired? I think probably just getting texts from our moms, and just the idea of like, somebody will come in with a simple like, what if this? Or I had this experience the other day, like, what about that? Like Rip Fat Dude, for example. Came from a conversation with my husband where I said somebody was attractive who was a guy probably in his like, early 50s, late 40s, who like you could tell used to work out and now is a little puffy. And I was like, I like that kind of body. And my husband goes, you love a ripped fat dude. And I was like, oh my God, that is such a funny term. The conference call sketch with the nectarines came from, I had a show called Forever 31 on ABC Digital years ago. And I had written a sketch about how on conference calls, people are always doing something else. And so I brought that into the room and we took that idea and then it just became this weird thing about nectarines. So it comes from anywhere.
I love that. How long does it take to film each of the sketches?
Well, Walrus Songstress, I don't know how many of the episodes you saw. There's one where I'm playing a guitar and it sounds like a walrus. That took all of 2 minutes. Some sketches take all day. Some take multiple days. Sex Robot took a while. Cashew Albacore, the psychopath with the beard, he took hours to put on the makeup, took 3 hours to do that makeup. So some sketches take all day. Some sketches take an hour. It just depends.
You're doing something daily, which I'm going to start tuning into, the Don't Panic Pantry, which is awesome.
Thank you.
Tell me about that.
This epidemic hit and I said to my husband, who is a chef, I was like, we should do a daily cooking show. He cooks sometimes and I'll go live on my Instagram because people, of course, want to interact with me, but they do have cooking questions and he's an expert on all things food. So we did it as a way to entertain people, entertain ourselves, but also we made a commitment to the consistency of doing it every single day. And I think in a time like this where everything's so up in the air, people are comforted by knowing that we will be there every day at 5:00, unless we specify otherwise, making something we list out the ingredients, and the idea is that it's ingredients that you should have in your pantry. So we give you a shopping list like a week and a half in advance. The idea being like limit the amount of times you go out. So people make the stuff with us. I always repost that, or they just eat cereal and watch our show. But I think it gives people some nice consistency, and I think it's calming.
When you see Dave Morales on there, that's me checking in from Houston, Texas, because I definitely want to watch.
I love that. Yeah, please do. 5 o'clock today, we'll be making rosemary tamari almonds.
I love that. Love that. I know that you were planning to go on tour, and I hope that Houston's on that list. When this all clears up and resumes, we can't, and life goes back to some kind of normalcy. I can't wait to see you on tour. I bet you're ready to go.
Ready to go. We do have a Houston date. Now I'm off the top of my head. I can't remember if we had to reschedule it or not. We always do Houston. I'm from Dallas, and so we always do Houston, Dallas, Austin together, and I see my family. Ready to go. So haven't gone this long without doing stand-up since before I started doing stand-up. And I miss my fans. I miss the road. I miss touring, and we can't wait to get back out there.
I'm a former radio guy, and I used to work at Kiss FM Dallas. I was on.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm Dave Morales. I was on right after Kid Craddock. So
I thought you sounded familiar because I, growing up, would listen to Kid Craddock, and I know he passed away, and it's so sad. And I listened to them every morning on the way to school. Oh, cool.
Well, I did the last hour with Kid, and then I was on with Kelly, Al, but then I did middays, and I was the music director there. Oh, cool. When you said that, I went, oh, man.
Yeah.
Look, I just want to thank you, because right now comedy is what's going to get us through this thing. What I love most about your show is that the distraction was there. It was an escape for me. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank
you.
And
again, just kudos to you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, and thanks for the interview.
Appreciate it. Take care. Be safe. Okay.
I'm Dave Morales. Yeah, you too.
Yeah. I'll see you at 5 o'clock.
We'll be there.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.